Today we are going to work about mega cities and what are the problems that a mega city has. So tell me, what's your idea about a mega city? What is it?
Is ruidosa.
So noisy, pretty good. Anybody else? Another opinion?
Dangerous.
That's it, pretty good. So anybody else's opinion? Hello?
¿Cómo se podría decir? Caótica.
Chaotic.
Chaotic.
It's beautiful.
That's it. It's beautiful. Pretty good. All right. So, but what is a mega city? How do you know that you are talking about a mega city?
It's, for example, New York.
Nueva York. But how? Do you talk about territorial extension, or do you think about population? Do you think about services? Or what is the concept for a mega city? Gerardo, what do you think about the concept of a mega city?
It's it's big with much people. With economy, it's big.
That's it. All right, thank you very much. So, Karina, what's your idea of a mega city?
It's no, se me fue la idea.
All right, it could be because of its economy, because its population, because of territorial extension, services. What is it?
The city is complete porque encuentras hospital, restaurant, ¿cómo se dice? Plazas.
Malls.
And more service.
That's it. That's it. Pretty good. Thank you. Isabel, what's your idea of a mega city? Isabel, hello.
Hola, ¿cómo se dice? Bueno, es que son contaminadas, ¿no? También.
That's it.
¿Cómo se dice? Son...
They are polluted.
Polluted.
They are polluted.
They are polluted.
Yes, you know what? That's very interesting because whenever we talk about a mega city, we talk about services. We talk about a lot of people, but we talk also about many problems. For example, I don't know, contamination, pollution, no, that's it, traffic. What else?
Many cars.
Traffic, a lot of cars. What else?
También a lot of comfort.
That's it, pretty good, yes, because we have stores, we have services, Hospitals, as Isabel said, pretty good. Any other comfort that you can have in a mega city?
Water.
Water, that's it, pretty good. We have the service of potable water.
Service bottled water.
Something else? Gerardo, what do you think about the characteristics of mega cities?
It's it's with ¿cómo podría decirse? Con muchos edificios.
A lot of buildings.
A lot of buildings.
Pretty good.
It's ¿cómo podría decirse? De un territorio extenso.
It's extends territorial.
Extends territorial.
It's an extends territorial. Territory.
Territory.
That's it, pretty good. All right, so Isabel, what's your opinion about the problems of a mega city?
La delincuencia, ese es uno de los problemas también, que hay mucha delincuencia. Es que hay mucha gente también. Entonces, creo que también es eso. ¿No? ¿Sí me escucha?
Sí se escucha.
Gracias.
Yes. Listen to you. Yes, one of the problems is crime, and another is overpopulation. So, you know what? Whenever we talk about a mega city, yes, we talk also about economy. So, could we observe this chart in Guangzhou, Guangdong, China? It is one of the mega cities. Beijing in China. It has also another mega city. Kinshasa in Democratic Republic of Congo. Lagos in Nigeria. Dhaka in Bangladesh. Shanghai in China. Chongqing, China also. Tianjin in China. Karachi in Pakistan. And Delhi in India. These are the world's fastest growing megacities, according to World Economic Forum. The source is UN World Urbanization Prospects. So, as far as we can see, some of the the fastest growing megacities are in China. How many megacities can we observe in China? Okay, how many megacities can we observe in China? First of all, we have 1, 2, 3, 5 megacities. But why? What's the reason? Why in China?
Porque es un país grande y aparte con mucha población.
Pretty good, yes. The population is enormous. And so they need to have many services, economy for so many people. Hey, pretty good. Okay, let's go to the next. Here we are. Give me a moment. All right, here we go. Look at this. My goodness. What can you observe in the picture?
pollution,
That's it.
Contamination.
That's it. Pollution. What else?
¿cómo se dice?
¿Está sobrepoblado? ¿Cómo se dice sobrepoblado?
Overcrowded. It is
Overcrowded.
It is overcrowded. And so, what do you think about the services in here? Do you consider that they have enough water, enough transportation, enough, I don't know, schools?
Encontramos, ¿cómo se dice? Software service.
Services?
Ajá. Servicios saturados.
Ajá, saturated services.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. So why don't we write in the chat our ideas? For example, in a mega city, services are not enough. Okay, so enough means suficientes. So, en una megaciudad los servicios no son suficientes. Okay, so another example. In a mega city, there is a lot of crime. Okay. Vamos a escribir ejemplos en el chat acerca de cuáles son la idea de una megaciudad, ¿ok? Una megalópolis. Okay, very good. Karina wrote, in a mega city, there is almost no nature. Excellent. Kike, in a mega city, there is a lot of buildings. Excellent. Pretty good. What else? Gerardo, Isabel, what's your idea? Hello. Okay, Gerardo wrote, in a mega city, what's your idea about the problems or the characteristics of a mega city? I could say also, okay, Isabel, in the mega city, there is no fresh air. Excellent. Pretty good. So, why don't we write, okay, in a mega city, Kike, there are many lights. Excellent, yes. So, let's talk, for example, about nature. Karina wrote about nature. Did you know that the internet signal confuses the bees? So bees are confused because of the internet signal. So they are not able to come back to the hive. Okay, very good, Gerardo. In a city, life is very accelerated. I'm sorry, you know what? I was copying. I was in a private chat, I guess. So I am going to copy the message for everybody. Okay. Karina wrote, in a mega city, there is a lot of noise. Excellent. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, another example could be mega city, CDS are not very large, but they have a lot of people. Okay, Karina wrote, in a mega city, there is a lot of noise. All right, we have already worked about it. So why don't we write about the things that are not in a mega city? Gerardo wrote, in a mega city, there are not many green areas. Excellent. Pretty good. Okay, they are some of the negative parts of a mega city. So what about the positive? For example, in mega cities, there are a lot of libraries, schools. Okay, what else? What do you think about it? Okay, Karina, pretty good. In a mega city, there you find many stores. Excellent. That's a pretty good comment. Okay, so Gerardo wrote hospitals, pretty good. Isabel, in the mega city, you can find different articles in one place. That's so good. Okay, pretty good, Gerardo. Hospitals, restaurants, excellent. And Kike, in a megacity, there are many places for entertainment. Good, pretty good. So let's go to the next image. Of course, okay, Gerardo, pretty good. Of course, this is not in Mexico. This image is in India. But there are some of the problems that in a megacity you can see. All right. You know what? Maybe migration. Excellent, Kike. Pretty good. That's migration. Maybe I sound so fatalist, but that's what I see from my point of view. That's what I see about megacity. Of course, there is the glamorous part where you can find stores and malls, but there are many problems also. Okay, Karina wrote, in the mega city, there are different schools. Yes, pretty good. All right. So, why don't we talk about Mexico? Because, for example, in here we are talking about India, but in Mexico, how many mega cities do you consider that we have in Mexico? For example, Mexico City, but maybe in Guadalajara or in Monterrey, where do you find a mega city?
Puebla.
Querétaro, eh? See, very good, Kike. There is one in Querétaro, Tijuana, pretty good. Yes.
Puebla.
Puebla, that's it. Gerardo, what do you... Mexico State. It is so overcrowded. For example, maybe in Naucalpan, in Ecatepec, in Toluca. Puebla, there are universities. Pretty good. There are many universities. Let's do a little correction, Gerardo. In Puebla, there are many universities. Okay. So what about, okay, pretty good. So what about Veracruz, for example? Are there mega cities in Veracruz? What do you know? Coatzacoalcos. Yes, there is. Okay, pretty good. And so tell me, what are the good points that you can see in those cities? For example, what can you find in Querétaro? Are there many work opportunities, job opportunities, or economical growing up? Or wait, I'm going to write an example for you. Querétaro, there is a lot of employment. Employment. It's growing economically pretty good. You know what? I think that in Jalapa, Cruz, you can find a lot of culture. So what do you think about any other city? Okay. There is a lot. Sure. Okay, they are my examples. What are the things that you can find in those places? Example, okay, in Oaxaca there is a lot of folklore. Pretty good, Kike. That's excellent. Okay, anybody else? You know what, Kike? I guess that in Oaxaca, there is a lot of folklore and there is a lot of tourism.
Oh, yes. Sí, sí, sí.
Anybody else? Okay, Gerardo wrote, the ones in Puebla, system of meters. Hey, that's pretty good. So they are a subway, no? El metro subway.
Yes, that's that way.
That's pretty good. So Kike wrote, in Michoacán, celebrate the Day of the Dead in the lake. Oh, that's beautiful. That's wonderful. Hey, I have a question for everyone. How are you going to celebrate the Day of the Dead? Okay, this is not, we are talking about mega cities, but even in mega cities, we have traditions. And so in Mexico, one of the celebrations that we are going to have is the Day of the Dead. So how are you going to celebrate it? Okay, Isabel, pretty good. In Tijuana, there is a cultural diversity. Yes, pretty good. Excellent, Isabel. So how are you going to celebrate the Day of the Dead? Are you going to wear costumes? Or are you going to put an offer? Or are you going to ask for candy? What are you going to do? Or are you going to do Halloween? We only put a small offering. Hey, that's pretty good, Kike. And what do you put in the offer? Do you put water, salt? Well, there are some elements, no, that we are supposed to be using. For example, water, flowers. Okay, Gerardo wrote, my family goes all night to the cemetery. Hey, that's good. Kike, we only put a small offering and we put candles. Hey, that's beautiful. Mexican traditions are wonderful. With music, mariachi's music. Okay, Kike wrote, we put food, water. Okay. Okay, Isabel, Karina, how do you celebrate the Day of the Dead? Karina. Okay, pretty good. So, Isabel, what about your offers? What do you do in the Day of the Dead? How do you celebrate? Okay, Isabel said, I put the offering for which my family and I go to the cemetery. Hey, that's pretty good. Excellent. So, you know what? Okay, mega cities have a lot of people. In mega cities, there are a lot of services. But in mega cities, there is also culture and there are also traditions. So sometimes whenever we think about a mega city, we don't consider that it is also tradition. So in your place, Kike, where are you from? You told me, are you from Mexico City?
I'm from Mexico City, yes.
Excellent. So what is it going to be in Mexico City? Something special?
Mm, mm, I don't understand.
Is there going to be any special event for the Day of the Dead?
También celebran Halloween.
That's it.
Piden calavera.
Aha, that's it. That's an adaptation. Huh? We adapt all the things. That's pretty good. All right. So, Gerardo, where are you from?
I am from Puebla City.
And is there going to be any special event for the Day of the Dead?
Yes, my family goes to all the night in the cemetery. Uh, I am go to dance. I am to go dancing
There's
in the park.
Wow, great. What is it? Is it kind of like traditional celebration or is it like Halloween?
Día de Muertos.
Hey, that's good, pretty good. And do you ask for candy?
Yes, in my house.
Hey, beautiful. Okay, thank you very much, Gerardo. Okay, so Karina, what about you? Karina, can you listen to me? Mm, I guess that Karina is having problems again. Well, Gerardo wrote, in my offering we put meat, beer, water, bread, milk, fruit, flowers, apples, oranges, broads, soup, candles. Hey, that's beautiful. Wonderful. So you know what? Something that we have in a mega city, as you said, it's the cultural diversity. Whenever we have that cultural diversity, we can have customs and uses from very different parts. For example, Halloween. Do you celebrate Halloween? Kike, what about you? Do you celebrate Halloween?
Yes, también hay mucha, ¿cómo se dice? Transculturación
That's
de
it.
Estados Unidos con México.
Yes, that's it. So nowadays we celebrate also Halloween. So what about you, Isabel? Do you celebrate Halloween?
No.
What do you do?
Day of Death.
Aha. So how do you celebrate the Day of the Dead?
Put offering and visit cemetery.
That's it. And so, do you have music in the cemetery, or what do you take?
No, bueno, yo no pongo música, pero rezamos. ¿Cómo se dice rezar?
Pray.
Prayed in the cemetery. It's only.
That's it. Hey, that's beautiful. That's pretty good. So, what about you, Gerardo? Do you celebrate Halloween?
No. I am go my family in my pueblo, ¿cómo se dice, perdón?
In my birthplace.
Okay. In the city, Here in Puebla, yes. Mm, yes, celebration Halloween.
That's it. So, as Kike said, it is part of some adoptions, some cultural adoptions that we have. And so it is a consequence of the interchange, commercial interchange, cultural interchange, and we have also uses and customs interchange also. And so it's okay, it's nice because we can know about many different parts, no, different uses, different people. So it's a renovation, no? So we renew culture. Well, in my opinion, it is so good. Just the only one part that for me personally, I don't like to forget is that, okay, it is nice to know, but we have to preserve our traditions. No, we have to get our customs, and it's interesting. It's nice. All right, so I don't know if you have any question or you want to say anything about mega cities, about culture. Any comment? Hello.
También, ¿cómo se dice? Que el tiempo pasa muy rápido en la ciudad.
Yeah, it slips away.
It slips away.
In the city, it slips away.
In the city, it slips away.
Yes, you're right. We don't have time for anything. No, no tenemos tiempo para nada. Everything is so quick.
Y cuando vamos al campo se parece el tiempo más lento, ¿no?
That's it. And you know what? Last year I went vacation to Cruz Grande, Guerrero. It's a little town in Costa Chica. And I saw the family of my son-in-law, and they were at morning, pretty early in the morning, like 4 or 5 a.m. They went to work in the field. But later on, kind of like 12 a.m., they came back home and they were sitting down talking, and that was every day. And for me, it was like, what do they do? Do they just talk and rest? And at first, I was nervous because I wanted to do something else. But later on, I could understand that it is the way of life they have. And so it's nice because you relax. You relax a lot.
Ujú.
All right. Well, I thank you very much for your today's attendance and attention. And if you don't have any other comment, see you next class.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody.
Thank you very much. Likewise. Good
Have a nice
morning.
weekend.
See you.
Have a very good weekend and celebrate the Day of the Dead.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Likewise. Thank you.
Thank you. See you.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.